Say what? We don't care about her being black. We want to know if she qualified for the job. So apparently, Mr. Luther Campbell, aka Uncle Luke, not my uncle for sure, but anyway, now he wants to be a black gatekeeper and tell us who's black and who's not and who we should vote for, gaslighting us with the ridiculousness that's coming out of his mouth. Sir, I would rather listen to a blind dog. He can see a lot better than you. I don't remember you doing anything outside of degrading women and calling them the H word and the B word your whole career, sir. So you are disqualified from telling me anything about Kamala Harris and that she's going to be president. I'm glad you think that, but we don't. So I'm going to go over this video with Mr. Campbell and his, I guess, great words of wisdom telling us that he hates us black MFs who think that we can take the blackness off of Kamala, which is laughable at best. But let's look at this video right now. All
Hold
right,
on, hold
so
on.
let's look at Uncle Luke
I'm
here.
getting sick and tired of you Negroes.
Okay, so let's stop right here. First of all, his mouth is so foul. I'm sorry I had to beat that out, but his mouth is foul. And he wants to cuss us out while he tries to tell us about Kamala or Kamala, whatever her name is, Harris, that she is fit to be president and she is also black. I'm going to cut some film in here and let you hear out of her own mouth what she is, Mr. Luke.
Who's out here trying to take the blackness away from Kamala Harris, our VP and soon to be president. Because your daddy, Donald Trump.
See how he tries to gaslight as if we can't see for ourselves that she's not black, as if we can't hear with our own ears her say that she's of Indian descent and never once comes out of her mouth and says that she's part black. We're going to also dive into her dad's originality. I'm not sorry, nationality from where he comes from as well. And there are other options there that they don't talk about. Okay.
Gives you these talking messages so you repeat.
There he goes
Oh,
again.
she's an Indian. She's black on occasions. Really? Make that sense.
All right, I'm going to show you a video right here that's going to make it make sense for you, Luke.
So what we're gonna cook today
Okay.
is an Indian recipe.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you are Indian.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and I don't know that everybody knows that, but I find that wherever I go and I see Indian people at the supermarket, on the street, everyone's like, you know Kamala Harris is Indian, right? It's like our thing we're so excited about to have you running for president.
Yeah.
So we're both Indian,
Yes.
but actually we're both South Indian.
Yes. You look like the entire.
Hey, Luke, did you hear that? The host called her an Indian and she said, yes, 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 I am. She never said, no, no, no. Let me correct you. I'm biracial. I'm part Indian, I'm part black. Let's get that right. She had no affinity to say that here. And you can see it very clearly. So this is how we make it make sense, sir. Not to mention, she said that she cooked greens or washed greens in a bathtub. What black person you know washed greens in a bathtub? That is filthy nasty.
Black HBCU pledge in one of the most prestigious black sororities,
Who
aka
cares?
member of the Black Caucus.
Look at how he runs out of stuff to say because he don't have anything that qualifies her for this job. He just wants to talk about her being in black organization, a black caucus, and that she's fought for black rights. I'm like, when and where? Please show me. Just show me one video, one snippet, one clip where she was fighting for black people. Just one. That's all I'm asking for.
Born and raised in Black Oakland, Yes, she went abroad like a lot of us.
Okay, he said she went abroad like a lot of us. I grew up in the hood. I didn't go abroad. I grew up in Texas. I pretty much lived there with the exception of 2 years that I lived where this nutcase lived in Miami, Florida. So, yeah, all of us didn't go abroad. The people who grew up in my hood pretty much grew up there. We went to the same schools. We know each other. We've been around each other for a long time. So, yeah, look, we didn't go abroad.
All of us go abroad into Canada and stay for a few years, come back, go to college, state attorney, prosecutor, member of the Black Caucus, stand
He says Black Caucus twice, by the way.
up in the Senate for black issues time and time after again, y'all.
Okay, sir, this is where I want to call you on the carpet. Can you please show me anything where she was fighting for black issues, either as a senator or right now? Show me anything. I don't see her addressing any black issues. Not that we need her to, because we don't need her to be our savior. That's what Jesus Christ is for.
Oh, man. In the words of Chad Johnson, child, please.
Okay, maybe that one wasn't strong enough for you, Luke. I'm going to give you this last one before I end this video of her saying exactly who she is and what she claims.
Becoming the first Indian American woman to be nominated as a vice presidential candidate in America. In a recent event, the Democratic vice presidential nominee took a trip down memory lane, recalling her mother's journey from India to America.
I stand before you as the first candidate for vice president of the United States of South Asian descent.
So, Luke, did you hear that? Look at that big smile on her face. She says, South Asian descent. She doesn't mention her black father from Jamaica. She doesn't say, I'm also interracial. She says, of South Asian descent. Not black, not American black, not from the ghetto like you, sir, or myself, but from India. And notice the announcer, he said, Indian woman. He didn't say mixed or racial. She's just not saying it out of her own mouth, sir. And we got the video. So we can make it make sense. Can you? I don't think so. Catch y'all on the next one.